Hi, welcome to another card combination video for the Lenormand Fortune Telling cards. In this video, we are going to cover combinations for the number 11 whip card. Before we start with combinations, I am going to give you the card, some of the associations for the whip card, just so we can refamiliarize ourselves with it from this reference right here, The Art of Lenormand Reading, Decoding Powerful Messages by Alexander Mozrik. It's a good reference book. I have a review of this book in another video. If you're interested, if you're looking for a resource and you want to do a little research before you make an investment, this is a good one. Okay, so before we get started with combinations, let's talk about the whip card all by itself. It's card number 11. The key words for this card are argument and vengeance. It can represent violence. It can represent pain. This also can represent sexuality. Because there's a broom and a whip, the broom is a repetitive motion, so it can also represent cycles, I've heard from other sources. The explanation for the whip card is family trouble and quarrels are shown with the whip. The energy predicts a conflict and aggressive tension. The whip is a card of revenge, and I have found in a relationship question, it can indicate that one of the parties feels that they are being punished for something. The message of the whip card is choose to be peaceful. If this card represents a person, this could be an argumentative young man. That's similar to the scythe card that we just talked about. The scythe card for the person was a young man, sometimes aggressive. So in this case, it's an argumentative young man. If this is representing the body in a health reading, this would be muscles, tendons, or the penis. There's that sexual reference. If this is a timing card, this could be 11 days or weeks. That's easy to remember because of the number 11. Or it could represent the month of November. Excuse me. The influence of this card tends to be negative. The nuance is an action card. The archangel associated with the whip card is Chamuel. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's Chamuel. Chamuel, I assume. I don't think it would be Chamuel. I think it'd be Chamuel. That is an archangel that I'm not familiar with. There is no planet associated with this card, and there is no zodiac associated with this card either. If this card shows up in a love reading for a single person, this is a sex-oriented relationship. I'm just going to check my camera, make sure there's no glare. Actually, I can't see because, anyway. Maybe I'll move them down a little bit. I never know if I'm getting a glare. And the way that my camera's set up, I can't see the whole screen. So, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay. If this card shows up in a love reading for a person who's in a relationship, it could represent arguments, sex, or violence. If this card shows up in a health reading, this could be muscular pain. In a money reading, this could be hard times with money. If it's a work reading, this could be working hard or restarting again and again. There's that cycle with the broom. Remember, it's a cycle, restarting something over and over again. The special power of this card, the cards surrounding the whip show the area that needs decluttering. Area that needs decluttering, with the cards around it. All right, now we're moving on to the combinations for the whip card. Okay, here we go. So, the whip in combination with the rider. This is news of an argument, or this could be an unpleasant visit. News of an argument or unpleasant visit. If you get the clover in combination with the whip, this is a lucky action. This is forcing your luck. Or a champion. I'm not sure how I'm going to remember champion, because I don't see champion when I look at these two cards. But that is one of the combination meanings in this book. Lucky action, forcing your luck, or a champion. If you get the whip in combination with the ship, This is another trip. This is a troubled and hard journey. So another, because of the broom, the cyclical thing. So this is another trip or a troubled and hard journey. That's fairly straightforward. If you get the whip in combination with the house card, this is family arguments, or it could be family violence. The whip in combination with the tree, this is painful health issues. The tree can represent health, painful health issues. It could be a repetitive illness, or this could be a sexual disease. Okay, so all of the combinations with the tree are health related, representing pain, a repetitive illness, or a sexual disease. The whip in combination with the clouds, this is a confusing argument. This is a pattern or repetitive trouble. Confusing argument, pattern, or repetitive trouble. The whip in combination with the snake, this is danger. This could be a troublemaker. This could also be a woman claiming vengeance. So we know that the snake card can represent a third-party woman in a reading. This is a woman who wants vengeance, if the whip card is next to her. The whip in combination with the coffin, this is destruction, it's physical abuse, or this could be the ending of an argument. Destruction, physical abuse, or the ending of an argument. The whip in combination with the bouquet. This is what? Okay. This book says dancing, and then it has Zumba. Dancing, Zumba, fun physical activity. I don't know what Zumba is. If you know what Zumba is, I suppose I could Google it, but why not? Why not ask my viewers? If you know what Zumba is, why don't you comment in the comment section, let me know. Yeah, I'm being lazy. I don't feel like Googling it. So I want one of my 13 viewers, one of my 13 viewers to tell me what Zumba means, because that's one of the combination meanings for this pairing right here, Zumba, dancing and fun physical activity. So that's a positive pairing right there, dancing and fun physical activity. If you get the whip in combination with the scythe, this is an accident, it's danger, and it's violence. Yeah. Those are two negative cards. If they're together, that makes sense. Accident, danger, or violence. If you get the whip in combination with the birds, this is people talking behind your back, being the subject of an argument. People talking behind your back or being the subject of an argument. The whip in combination with the child card. This is a new argument. Child represents new beginnings, so this could be a fresh argument. This could be an argument with a child, or it could be a small disagreement, a small argument. The whip in combination with the fox. This is an athlete. I'm not sure why, but this could represent an athlete. This could represent working hard, or this could be an argument at work. An athlete, that's going to escape me, I can already tell, because that's not something I think of when I look at these two cards. You know what I haven't really explored too much yet, and I don't know, if you have or not, but for me, the cards representing characteristics of people. I know that each of these cards actually represents, like, the stork, for example, represents somebody with long legs. Each of these cards represents person. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Personal characteristics. So I guess these two cards in combination representing an athlete. I'm not sure what this card represents in terms of characteristics. If you know, put it in the comment section. Even though it's in my book and I could flip to the page right now. You know what? All right, I'm gonna do it. Let's find out what the whip represents if you're talking about a person. Okay, so the whip is being fit. So there's the athlete part. Being fit, sex appeal, strong voice, and muscular. Okay, so fit, strong voice, sex appeal, and muscular. So sexy person, I guess. because I think people who are fit are sexy. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's how I feel about it. All right, if you get the whip in combination with the bear, this is an official argument, because remember, the bear can represent somebody of somebody in a superior position at work, like a boss or a manager, supervisor sort of thing. So this is an official argument. It could be a court case, or this could be an abusive mother. The bear can, mama bear. This could be an abusive mother. The whip in combination with the stars, this is many arguments. Now the stars, I know their special power is that they magnify cards around them. So if this was representing arguments, the stars make this many arguments. This could be a successful competition, or it could represent coaching. So I'm not really sure why it would be coaching, but that is one of these books combinations. There's that stork. So the whip in combination with the stork, this is resolving an old argument or moving past an argument. The stork represents change most of the time. That's like one of the most common keywords for stork is change, sudden change. So this could be the end of an argument, moving past an argument, resolving an old argument. The whip in combination with the dog. This is a violent friend. Well, I don't know if you can call them a friend if they're violent. I mean, I don't have any violent friends, and if I did, they wouldn't be my friend anymore. But this is a violent friend. This could be a disagreement with a friend or a partner. Violent friend or disagreement with a friend. If you get the whip in combination with the tower, this is the sports industry. Okay, there's that sports thing again, so that's kind of getting in my head now. This could represent sports, some kind of sport thing. This is the sporting industry. This could be trouble with authorities. This could also represent a court case. The tower card can represent like official buildings, could represent courthouses, educational institutions, that sort of thing. So this could be, since this is argument, this could be a court hearing. I could definitely see that. That's going to be a fairly easy one to remember for me. The whip in combination with the garden. This is public debates. This could be a public sporting event, or it could be public violence. Public debates, public sporting event, or public violence. Sorry, I lost my words for a second there. I got distracted. If you get the whip in combination with the mountain, this is argument that leads nowhere, or this is just not being able to find a solution. The mountains represent the blockages, so not coming to some kind of solution argument that just keeps going, just never goes anywhere. And you know what? I think that's most arguments, isn't it? Most arguments are pretty fruitless. At least that's been my experience. Unless somebody's willing to bend. And a lot of times the ego gets in the way and people just aren't willing to change their minds. They don't want to lose the argument, so they keep fighting at all costs. The whip in combination with the crossroads. This is a difficult choice. This is being forced to choose. Or this could be a decision that is wrong. A wrong decision. Being forced to choose a difficult choice. Wrong decision. This doesn't look good. The whip in combination with the mice. This is hurtful comments. Hurtful comments. This could be exhaustion or moral harassment. Hurtful comments, exhaustion, or moral harassment. The whip in combination with the heart. This is a wounded heart. Emotional conflict. This could also mean hate. Wow, there you go. I wouldn't think that this card could make anything that bad, but this could mean hate. If it comes up in a reading with the whip and the heart together, it could mean hate. Wounded heart, emotional conflict, or hate. So these two together aren't good. I wonder if the heart in front of the whip, I'm going to look that up. The heart in front of the whip, if it has a different, I'm just curious. I'm going to satisfy my curiosity right now rather than asking for a comment from you guys. I say you guys like I have multiple viewers. You know what? I will have multiple viewers even if I don't now. Okay, so the heart in combination with whip. Okay, so this is different. So if the heart is in front of the whip, this is passion and sex. This could be violent emotion or an argument. So this could also represent passion and sex if this comes before, but if it comes after, it's just negative. Okay. Wounded heart, emotional conflict, or hate. All right, so if you get the whip in combination with the ring, this is abuse and cyclical abuse, right? Because the broom's cyclical, something that's happening over and over again. Abuse. This could be a difficult marriage, or this could be a troubled relationship. The whip in combination with the book. This is hidden trouble. This could be an academic competition. Maybe it's a spelling bee. Or this could be an examination or a test. An exam or a test. Hidden trouble, academic competition, exam, or test. The whip in combination with the letter. This is bad news. It's a threat, or it's unpleasant words. Bad news, threat, or unpleasant words. If you get the whip in combination with the man and or not and man and or woman, this is an intense physical person. An intense physical person with the whip. The whip in combination with the lilies. This is tired, exhausted, or this could be a. This is weird. Okay, or it says it could be a rude man attacks a gentleman. A rude man attacks a gentleman, because we know that the lilies can represent an older man. It's got the King of Spades on as the card insert, so that's how we can remember that this can represent an older man. In this case, this is kind of a strange combo. A rude man attacks a gentleman. Okay. It could fit into a reading, I suppose. Okay, so if you've got the whip in combination with the sun, this is an argument with a good outcome. This is sorting out your problems. So that's a good combination right there. I think most combinations with the sun card, if not all, are good, because the sun is such a positive card. Kind of same with the key card. The key card is very positive too. And the bouquet card too. All right, the whip in combination with the moon. This is a troublesome invitation or conversation, or it's an illusion. A troublesome invitation or conversation, or an illusion. All right. That might be a hard one for me to remember. I might have to reference my book if that comes up. There's that key. If you have the broom in combination with the key, this is overcoming drama, or this is success after a struggle. Overcoming drama or success after a struggle. The whip in combination with the fish. This is financial difficulty, or this is needing to borrow from Peter in order to pay Paul. This is just a financial issue right here. I think most of us have probably experienced needing to borrow from Peter to pay Paul. At least I know I have in my earlier days. You know, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination now, but I'm not nearly as bad off as I was when I was younger. And we've got the whip in combination with the anchor. This is a disagreement that doesn't find any solution, or a waste of time. So this is negative right here. Even though the anchor can sometimes be really positive, in this case it's a negative. Disagreement that doesn't find a solution, it's a waste of time. And then the last combination is the whip with the cross. This is a hard lesson, or this is a repetitive hard situation, something that keeps coming back that is difficult to deal with. And there you go. We just finished the whip. So we are going to move on to the birds next. I'm not going to do it tonight. but I will do it in the near future. I really appreciate you watching my videos. This video, if you haven't seen others, keep watching if you liked what you saw. Go ahead and hit subscribe. You could be my 14th subscriber if you act quickly, because that 14th position is a coveted number, so you better act fast if you want to subscribe and you want to be number 14, okay? Anyway, I'll end that here, and I really appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. I'm going to be offering, I'm going to be making another video offering some free readings, because I've done a couple recently and I really enjoyed them and I really appreciated the questions, so I think I'm going to do that again. If you have a question for me, ask it. I'll make a video for you. I need to practice readings, and that's the way I want to do it. I want to do it by making videos for my viewers, and that way you can give me direct feedback, and I can get the feel, I can get the hang of just doing readings on here on the camera. All right, I'm gonna let you go. I'm kind of going on and on. I will see you next time, I hope. Please come back, and thank you again. I'll see you next time. Bye.